Today we're going to talk about some of the new technologies that we rolled out in our 4 parking garages in downtown Lexington. Some of the things that we're super excited about, we've talked about some of them and some of them we haven't talked about, but the space count signs that many people have noticed on the entrances of all 4 of the garages help people know that there's still spaces available. Daytime, nighttime, you can see how many spaces are there. And that's sort of a welcoming call. Hey, come on in, we've got 50, 100, whatever it's saying, spaces left. When a car pulls in over the loop, it takes away a space because we know that car is going to eventually park in a parking space somewhere in the garage, and when vehicles leave, it puts a space back on. During the day, we have to hold spaces for our monthly parkers. So if we've got a garage that has, say, 300 spaces, we're going to say 200 of them are probably for monthly parkers and 100 for visitors. So in the morning, it may only say 100 because there's no visitors there yet. And as visitors come, it'll click off. But we're holding for the monthly parkers because they've paid ahead and we want to guarantee them a space. At nighttime, specifically at 5 p.m., we flip it. At night, most monthly parkers have left downtown and went home, and we might hold about 50 spaces for monthly parkers, but then we open the garage wide open for the visitors. So that same garage may, at 5 p.m., all of a sudden have 200 empty spaces available for the public. If they were going to go to the Kentucky Theater or one of the great restaurants in downtown, they'll be able to see all those spaces. Another one that a lot of people aren't aware of is credit card in, credit card out. And the way that works is when you pull up to the gate, instead of pushing a button and getting a token, or like in some of the older garages, you get a paper ticket, you can just pull out your credit card and stick it into the credit card slot, and the gate will go up. It starts your time on your credit card. You can do whatever you want to do. When you come back, you leave, insert your credit card at the gate. Gate goes up, it charges your card. You can get a receipt if you'd like, and you're off and on your way. That's something that's new to Lexington. It's really new in the parking industry for the most part. We're pretty excited about it, just that it makes it convenient to get in and out quickly. You don't have to stop at our pay-on-foot machines or handle any cash anywhere. You can just get in, get out really quick. So for people who might be a little concerned about inserting their credit card into some foreign parking machine that they're not used to, we want to put you at ease. We've worked with national and worldwide vendors to put in very safe products. We are fully PCI compliant. There are no access to your credit card numbers by any parking authority or LexPark employee. It's fully encrypted, goes to the gateway, and the transaction happens and it's taken out of your account. None of our staff have access to that at all. So it's very safe, and we're constantly working on upgrades to continue to make sure it's safe, and anytime there's something new that comes out, we adopt that new policy to make sure that using your credit card is a safe way to go. Another thing that's a technology enhancement is the ParkMe app. And the ParkMe app is a free app that you can download. You can go on Android devices or iPhone type devices can download that app for free, and that'll tell you rates in all of the garages in downtown and parking lots. But in our 4 facilities, it'll also let you know the occupancy level, so it'll tell you how full the garage is by a percentage. And that's really handy. If you're getting ready to head downtown, it might help you make the decision of which parking garage you want to use. The parking industry as a whole has made tons and tons of changes and advances in the past 5 to 10 years. There's been a lot of change, and we've done the same thing here in Lexington. And really, Lexington has gone from a cigar box and time stamping tickets on some of the surface lots to some very advanced parking technologies, like we've mentioned before with the ParkMe app, different applications that you can put on your phone, pay by phone with the meters, accepting credit cards, pay on foot stations, which are a great way to help the exiting process. Rather than everybody being backed up at a cashier booth with the change going on, you can handle your transaction at a pay on foot station and then go right to the exit and drive out with a validated coupon. Now, something that we're going to be able to roll out very soon that we're really excited about in terms of validations is restaurants or retailers will be able to let us read the barcode on their receipt. So you could say, come to my restaurant or my store, and with the receipt you can get some discount, whatever we work out with those retailers. Our equipment will be able to read those barcodes. So that's a really cool new advancement that we're going to make. So yeah, we've come light years in just really the last 5 to 10 years. The changes in the parking industry and really transportation industry over time is going to be trying to get more and more people to consider other modes of transportation or even carpooling to save money, to save on how many spaces we have to develop. When you build a parking garage above ground, right now it's at least $15,000 a space to do that. So if we can get some people to think about taking the bus or riding their bicycle, maybe that 600 space garage that we think about building only needs to be 500 spaces. Maybe we can save $1 million or $2 million on a new facility if we can get more people to think about carpooling, car sharing, bicycling, taking the bus. So that's a part of it. Another thing is the credential or the monthly parking pass or permits. A lot of where I think the parking industry is going is that your license plate is going to be that credential. And so you can pull into a garage, a camera will see your plate from behind. If you're a monthly parker, it reads that plate, the gate goes up. You don't even have to pull out a card or anything. And for a daily visitor, it's going to log the time you came in, and when you pull out of the garage, it knows how much you owe, and you make the payment and go on your way. So license plates, it's the one thing, besides a cell phone, almost everybody's got that, but everybody has a license plate, or they should, on their vehicle. And so that's a credential that I think in the future we're going to see in the parking industry. So the Parking Authority recently engaged some consultants to assist us with a parking plan. So we are now in the draft stages of that 10-year parking plan. And what that's going to help us do is set some standards and establish ways that we would make decisions on both the current operations, the current facilities, how we can enhance them and do better things with those, but where would the next parking garage need to go if we were to build one? And could we afford to build one by ourselves, or will we need to use the bonding capacity of the city? So part of that plan is going to assist us with making those decisions. And how do we make a decision about where a parking garage should go? Is it based on what's nearby, or the demand in that area, or walkability from that garage? How near is it to transit stops so that you can encourage park and ride and that kind of thing? So this new plan that we're working on with our consultants is going to give us a lot of strategies to build a 10-year plan really for downtown parking in Lexington.